Hello everyone, in this video I'll be solving Cambridge A-Level Information Technology Paper 4 Advanced Practical for October-November 2024. I'm going to do task 2, which is image editing in the graphics software. Task 2, all other tasks are done and uploaded. You can find the link in the description. Open bay.jpg in an image editing application. So I'm using Adobe Photoshop for this. Open bay. Remove the figure and repair the C. So you can see there is a figure here. This should be removed and repair the C. All these reflections must be removed. So for this, I'll be using the clone tool. You can see the clone tool here. So press the Alt key and select an area to clone. So I have selected this area. Now you can copy that area here by just copy the area which matches and then do the cloning. So press Alt and I am selecting this area now. So the figure is removed. Step 1 is done. Step 2, recolor the image as grayscale and remove the sky. So we have to recolor the image. So click on Object Selection tool and select the sky. Or else you can use the lasso tool to select it. Now go to the background eraser. Just erase or press delete, press delete. So the sky is removed. Press Ctrl D to remove the selection. Now you have to make the image grayscale. It should be grayscale. So for grayscale, you can go to Image, Adjustments, go for the Desaturate option. So now it is converted to grayscale. Next, replace the sky with a black to blue gradient. So add a new layer. So we have a new layer. Select the new layer. On the new layer, you can use the gradient tool. So before that, let me hide this. Hide this layer. Now use the gradient on the new layer we have created. Select gradient. We need a black to blue gradient. So this here it is black on this one. Double click and then you can select the blue. Okay. Now bring the gradient layer below the image and now unhide the layer. We need a blue. Add a blue shade here also. Most of the gradient is black here. Almost half is black. So you can add one more gradient point, which will be black. So this is fine. Now step 4, color the sea and sand using a blue layer with a 40% opacity. So select the image layer. Now we have to select the sea and the sand layer. For that, go to quick selection tool. Let's select the area. Press Alt and deselect the area which you don't need. To add, you can press Shift and select the area. Now you can click to create a new group. Now go for the fill options here. Click on fill options. You can choose solid color. In solid color, go for blue color here. Okay. Now set the opacity to 40% as given in the rest. The blue color is little more brighter. You can just click on the color fill layer, double click here, change the color a little bit. So this is fine. Step 5, use moon.jpg to add the moon to your image, recolor and position as shown. So you can just open the moon image here. So this is the moon image. We have a background here. Let's just select the moon only. Click on object selection tool. Moon is selected. You can copy this. And add a new layer. Paste it on the new layer. Now just resize it. Control T for free transform. color and position as shown. Now we need to recolor it this way. Let's select the moon layer. This is the moon layer. Can rename it moon layer. Select the moon and then go to image adjustments. Go for hue and saturation. You can adjust these values and make it. So this is fine. Add a halo effect around the moon as shown. We need a glow like effect here around the moon. So right click on this layer, go to blending options. You can see here outer glow, also give inner glow. Okay. So there is a glow effect or halo effect on the moon. Step 7, add some stars to the sky, light on the headland and lights on the boat. You can see here on the land you need lights like this, stars on the sky and some light on the boat here as shown. So for that let's add a new layer. Rename it as stars. Select this layer. Now let's add the stars as shown here. You can choose the brush tool for that. Make sure the size is very small and the color is a pale white. You can see here. Now some small stars, just like some small dots you have to give. Reduce the brush size again. Now you can add some lights on the headland. For that I'll make the brush little more brighter white color. And some light in the boat here. Zoom in. Reduce the size. So we have added light here also. That's done. Use the moonlight.png to add the reflection of the moon in the sky. Your final image should look like this. So let's open Moonlight now. File, add it as a new layer. Go to Place Embedded, open Moonlight. Now select the Moonlight layer, right click, go to Blending Options. You can choose Lighten. So color dodge is the effect which we can choose so that the image looks like as we require. Use the clone tool to just remove this edges. Save your image as in .png format as night scene followed by your sender number, candidate number. So this is almost done. You can export it as PNG, export as PNG. The name is night scene followed by your sender number and candidate number. So this is the end of the image editing task. Next task is the animation, which is already done and uploaded. You can find the link in the description for all other tasks. Thank you for now.